Day one, 34-mile trek. Virginia, we are in the Shenandoahs. And it's a little crazy. A little wet. Gotta stay out of the water.
What's up, Joe?
I'm just talking to my camera.
He's making vid.
With my buddy Steve and Seth taking the first part of our push.
Probably should put the range.
5.1 miles into the trek, we've arrived to the Denton shelter. It was crowded, so we moved to a nearby spring. Setting up camp, gonna cook some backstrap. It's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. It's dinner time. It's about midnight, probably a little after that. Cooking some backstrap. A lot of blood on the snow. Probably gonna attract a bunch of bears. We might be dead by morning. How'd you sleep there, buddy?
Pretty good.
Yeah. My toes are a little cold, man. But I'm alright.
Body looks a little cold.
Yep. Hold on, let me zoom in on this. Alright, we are packing up right now. We're cutting our trek a little shorter by 15 miles due to a nor'easter. It's going to be really cold. I slept in a hammock in an underquilt, and let's just say that it was so cold that my nipples were hard enough to cut through a piece of cheese. And I'm not talking about a slice of American, I'm talking like a block of cheddar. And my feet are completely soaked, which is really bad. For Bridgford, ready to eat premium sandwich. The flavor, oh, there we go. It's Italian sausage with sauce. It's like a meatball sub, almost. Comes in each packet comes with 2 sandwiches. This sandwich is it's got some bread in there. You just open it up, ready to go. You keep it in your cargo pocket. Eat it while you're walking. Beats a bar. Way better than any bar I've had. So it's basically just this filling with this bread. The bread is slightly chalky. But the filling, it's cold because it's really cold out. It's like frozen, but it tastes like a meatball sub, man. I would rate it as far as camp's foods. 8.5 out of 10. This thing is ridiculously good. Wait a second.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah.
Wow. It's never just turned off like that.
I'll have to say my gear review for my underquilt would be a 2 out of 10. I almost froze last night. I was just sitting in a hammock with an underquilt underneath the hammock with a little blanket, and that did not work. So today I'm squeezing in a 2-man tent. 3 men in a 2-man tent. It's going to be nice and snug. We're expecting about 10 inches of snow tomorrow. So that's going to be a challenge getting back out of this mountain range. We have a fire going, and Seth has his special wood burning stove going over there, boiling some snow for our hot meals tonight. Don't have a lot of wood, but we got enough to have a little fire. Steve's out there looking for some more wood. He looks like a Yeti walking around in the woods. It's deep in the distance. And yeah, nice night. Final camping meal review of the trip. Night number 2, Saturday night. Going back into the truck tomorrow morning. So I have a Mountain House ice cream sandwich. It is beautifully packaged. Can't remember how much it costs, probably way too much. But I can't open it. It didn't open all the way.
Well, that's
I left my tripod. Alright, there we go. Do you need to... How do you open this thing? You just... It's wrapped like this. It's not very cold, so I've never had a warm ice cream sandwich. Oh gosh. It's kind of crinkled.
Can you hold the camera?
Yeah. I have a cameraman now. So it's kind of crinkled and it looks like a cracker almost. It's busted a little bit. The other half's in here. And I'm not expecting a lot with this, man. I don't think it's going to be good. Okay. Let's see where they're going with this. So, your saliva, or your pants, Seth. There we go. So it seems like your saliva kind of activates some kind of chemical in this that makes it creamy. It was really crunchy at first, and then once I took 2 bites, all of a sudden it's creamy. It wasn't like dry going down. It's actually pretty good. As far as an ice cream sandwich, we could have packed out ice cream sandwiches because it was so cold. Which I just thought about. They're way cheaper and it would have been way better. But, you know, it's pretty good. If it was like a hot summer day, this would be alright. But I just realized how stupid it was to bring an ice cream sandwich on a snow trip that was freeze-dried. And I'll rate this as a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Thanks.
But we'll end it with that, man. Pretty good. A little crunchy, but then it moistens up. A little snowy still. Snow is falling. If we look out of the way here, there's our fire pit covered in snow. My trekking poles between Steven's legs. You can tell that it's got a couple inches, it's not a lot. It's the same view as yesterday, except for you can't even see the other mountain. Conclusion of the 2021 Frozen 3 Winter Expedition. Stinky Seth, Sweaty Steve, and One-Toed Joe signing out.